I'm Gabriela How, film and TV director. So the movie I just finished is called Como cortar a tu patán. How to break up with your douchebag is the title in English. That's the translation. It was the #1 movie in the box office and the opening weekend in Mexico, beating Blade Runner. I decided to become a film director when I was 10 years old. To be honest, I was this little girl who would just go and have music classes and dancing classes and writing classes. And then I decided that film had everything. And my father had an 8mm camera without sound. And we would go on vacations, and I have a picture of me with the camera. And at 11 years old, I wrote this thing that, thank God, my mother saved, that said, Gabriela How already won an Oscar, with like this little writing, a little girl. And now I think back, and I'm like, I was like this, this tall. So I'm really impressed, but I kind of always knew that this is what I want to do, and I have a lot of passion, and this is what, drives me. I was born in Buenos Aires, Argentina. And then I did my BA in film directing in Argentina, and then I came to the States to get my master's at AFI, the American Film Institute, and then I stayed. Yeah, no, this is a place to be if you want to make movies. Well, I've directed 6 films. 2 are Spanish language, 4 are English language. And I just feel like each film is different. How it comes together, you never know. While this film was financed with Mexican grants, was developed between me and a Mexican writer and a Mexican producer. So, the jokes are very for that market. Although I have shown it to American people and they love it. They just really like, because I have the sensibility of an American, because I study here. So it has I would say the flavor of Latin America, the colors, the sex appeal, the kind of craziness, Almodovar type of movie, but it also has the pace of an American movie, because I come from that background. So it has both. The first movie I directed was right out of school. I wrote a screenplay and I submitted to the Nichols Fellowship, which is the Oscars competition, and it was finalist. It wasn't a winner, but it was finalist. So I got a letter with the little Oscar, and I put together a budget for $200,000 to do my first feature, because I was like, nobody's gonna give me an opportunity. I've directed a bunch of shorts, and I basically asked everybody that I knew. I was like 23, 25, asking everybody I knew if they would give me money to make the movie, and I got 2 people to give me 100, and when I made the movie. The next movie was a Disney movie for Mexico. I basically shown the first movie, and Mexico was doing the first English language movie in Mexico ever. So it was a big deal, and I wasn't from Mexico, but they were looking for a director, but it was about 2 girls, so they thought I could be good for it. They watched my film. I presented storyboards and like a visual deck, and they hired me. So that was amazing. That movie became the #1 movie in the whole country in Mexico in 2004. So that opened a lot of doors. Then the third movie, I was hired to do a movie for VH1 MTV here. So it was a TV movie. And what happened with TV movies is you go there and knowing that it's never gonna be in the big screen. So what I learned, which I didn't know, is when you do a TV movie, you don't get like the big name actors so much, because now the actors are doing more TV show, but TV movies, they're not that convinced to do it. Now it's changing, but at the time, that was what it was, the challenge. And then from that, I went to do a movie with Eva Longoria, Christian Slater, called Without Men. And that was independently financed, a bunch of different investors, and then we gave it to a sales company that sold it to about 30 countries, because Eva Longoria was kissing another woman in this movie Without Men, so it became a big media splash, and so it did sell at the end of the day, which was great. And then the last movie I did before this one is a thriller with Sharon Stone. That was financed in the sales kind of way of financing, which is a sales company took this script. So they go with a little, you know this very well, is they go with a little poster. It has Sharon Stone in it, and they go, movie about this one paragraph, Sharon Stone, thriller directed by Gabriela How, and they go sell it before you even make the movie. And with that money, you go and make the movie. So you pre-sell it. And that was very interesting because I haven't done that before. To me, it was incredible. Somebody would put money before they see the product, but it happens a lot.